Yeet! What's up, SmegMcCannon69 here. It would appear that I cannot avoid making countless Battle Royale videos since I have a friend who will consistently approach me like a back alley crack, smack and whack dealer, offering to try out every subsequent release in this genre. So I guess we're going to talk about Apex Legends today. Apex Legends is a free-to-play Battle Royale. Whoa, just hear me out. Okay, a free-to-play Battle Royale game from veteran FPS developer Respawn Entertainment, who were responsible for those games that somehow everybody said that they liked but no one actually fucking bought. So as you'd imagine, Apex Legends plays like a Battle Royale game that someone actually took the time to develop properly. The game has all the similarities to other Battle Royales you'd imagine. You drop in, you can't find a gun, you die, you re-queue, you drop in, maybe you win. There are however a number of changes to the formula that make you stop and think, wait, why the fuck hasn't this been done before? For example, when you drop in, one player is designated the Jump Master and controls all three players during that phase. This means that there's never that situation where Captain Lead for Brains can't work out where you mean when you say, go to this fucking place, because you and him are joined at the hip like two drunk parents at a school sports day. This, plus the absence of any kind of pre-game lobby, and the relatively short length of matches, makes the game feel more streamlined, and makes starting a match feel less like a punishment for losing. Beyond the initial dropping phase, the game moves into the core gameplay phase where you loot shit and shoot naughty boys, except in this game you have to pump someone full of more lead than a middle American high school and your gun that holds only 18 fucking bullets. As you can imagine, fights get quite spaghetti in this game, and also as you can imagine, the long as hell time to kill is a point of discussion in the community. And by discussion I mean either you like the time to kill or you're a toxic hater that sucks at games. Thanks Reddit. As far as my opinion goes, I think it's fine, however I feel that the effectiveness of armour gives those magical leprechaun cunts a bit beyond the enjoyable level of health. If the gap between no armour and maximum armour was shortened a little bit, I think the game would play a lot better. To add to this mega spaghetti fest of swirling carbonara, each player chooses a character / hero / South African diamond miner, and each of these have unique abilities. A passive, an active and an ultimate. These characters range from Bloodhound, who can track and scan for hidden enemies, to Lifeline, who can heal and supply defensive items, to Genji, who can run in and die immediately then disconnect. Here's my tier list. I look forward to reading your death threats in the comments section. These characters are part of an overall effort to promote team play in Apex Legends. There are some quite powerful combinations you can pull off, such as Bangalore plus Bloodhound for wallhack smokes. This, combined with the Jump Master system and the intuitive context-sensitive ping system, means that not only are you stronger as a team, you can effectively communicate with teammates in all situations, even randoms. That, however, doesn't guarantee they'll listen. If you're going to be exercising your Second Amendment rights upon 13-year-old kids with debit cards, then you'll be needing a gun. And where your typical Battle Royale game will offer you up 12 varieties of 30-round full auto rifles, Apex goes a different route, and offers up guns that, for the most part, each have a unique feel to them. Some of the more unique examples may be the triple-barreled sniper rifle or the Devotion, which is a light machine gun that increases fire rate as you fire it. Or everyone's favourite, the Mozambique, which has the unique quality of doing no fucking damage. A few of these guns have unique attachments to be found that change some of the weapon's characteristics. The Skull Piercer attachment, for example, allows the Wingman to become the best gun in the game by offering increased headshot damage. And the weapon attachment system tries to automatically equip attachments upon appropriate weapons whenever possible, allowing the game to have that variety whilst also not interrupting the flow of the game. Here's my weapon tier list. I look forward to reading your death threats in the comments section. Apex Legends is free to play, and as such you can expect to find skins for guns, characters, show-off-y stat trackers and plastic jars of hummus for sale primarily through the use of loot boxes. And this is where one of my biggest problems with the game is its engorged purplish head. Now this game has a system that first appears to be a reasonable way to free to play these items, but soon identifies itself as a scheme to manipulate people into buying more boxes. What the game does is it gives you boxes for free, and then it slows down, and then it stops. Which is a tactic you'll see in a lot of mobile games. The idea is to give you that taste, to get you used to seeing a fancy new item pop out of the box with all the nice animations, and then leave you wanting. Not dissimilarly to a drug dealer giving you your first hit of Silitbang for free.
Strap in, watch this!
If you bring up these concerns in any kind of public forum, you'll be met with responses calling you entitled, greedy, and all the likes by people who seem to be unaware of other games that still manage to make massive money either without loot boxes, i.e. Fortnite for fuck's sake, or without starving the consumer with free content, i.e. Siege and Overwatch. Granted, those last two examples are not free to play, but do you really believe that either of them would have had a live service that lasted this long without making at least a decent shed ton of money from in-game transactions? In fact, I think Rainbow Six Siege has had more money off of me than any other game I have ever played, and everything I've ever decided to spend money on in that game has been achievable at least in some sense through gameplay. The very notion that EA of all companies isn't going to make enough money through countless store transactions and a battle pass system to give at least a little away for free each season is laughable. but maybe I'm wrong here and there'll be a further reward system available, but we'll have to wait and see. Sorry to have a bit of a serious Debbie Downer moment there, I'll slap my clown makeup back on and we'll talk about something I really love about this game. The movement. It manages to have a good balance between being very versatile without turning every fight into a wall-run slapfest royale. The typical movement mechanics that you have access to are wall climbing and a slide, that you can use to slide down every slope in the game like a dog with worms. The speed you gain from this can be useful to evade enemies, reposition quickly, or look sick as all heck whilst you abandon your teammates to die. Or you can play Pathfinder and get all that plus a sick ass grappling hook. So you combine the movement with the gunplay and the characters, and you end up with, well, it's better than this other stuff. Apex Legends. It came out, it's free to play, it has great gameplay and currently inoffensive but potentially worrying monetization. And quite honestly, it's a whole lot of fun. I give it a...
We love you, God! So we do it for God! Jesus Christ!
out of 10. This is the perfect dropping music. We're not going the ship. I want to play with the child. I mean... I want to play with the child!